On behalf of State Fire Marshal Peter Ostrowski and the men and women of the Department of Fire Services, I'd like to welcome everyone to the graduation ceremony for Class 103 of the Massachusetts Firefighting Academy's Call Volunteer Firefighter Recruit Training Program. At this time, I ask that you please join me as we welcome tonight's presiding officer, State Fire Marshal Peter Ostrowski, accompanied by the official party. Please join me as we now welcome the chiefs and fire officers for tonight's graduating recruits. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the entrance of Class 103. Not too many things sound better. Me too. I gotta get a picture. Go. Class 103 was led in by the Worcester Fire Brigade Pipes and Drums. I ask that you please remain standing for our national anthem, which will be performed by Mr. Alan Swartz.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight over ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket red lamp, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave, the brave, the brave.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Class 103, please post the colors. Please remain standing for our invocation, which will be delivered by Chaplain Bruce Otter.
Let us be in a spirit of prayer. Lord, on this evening we gather with grateful hearts for a journey well taken, for these recruits who are about to become graduates, have been guided by the wisdom and knowledge of their instructors, supported through this journey by their family and friends, and through hard work and dedication have come to this day. We're so grateful for their willingness to serve and for the education they've received in this place. But even as we prepare to celebrate their graduation, may we be ever mindful of those who continue to serve and those whom they will serve alongside. May your blessing be with them and each of us. In your holy name we pray. Amen.
Please be seated. Again, good evening and welcome everyone. My name is Joseph Klusnick and I currently serve as the Deputy Director of the Massachusetts Firefighting Academy. I'd like to fill you in at who makes up the official party for us this evening. I will start with the individual nearest me. He is the presiding officer for tonight's ceremony, the head of the Department of Fire Services, State Fire Marshal Peter Ostrowski. Next to the Marshal is the person that's tasked with overseeing the day-to-day operations of the Department of Fire Services, Deputy State Fire Marshal Maribel Fournier. Next in line is the person tasked with overseeing all of the operations of the Massachusetts Firefighting Academy across the Commonwealth, Director Jeffrey Wynn. You just met the next individual. He is the chaplain of the Northampton Fire Department, the chaplain of the Department of Fire Services, the chief chaplain of the Massachusetts Corps of Fire Chaplains, the Reverend Bruce Arbor. The young lady next to the chaplain is a member of the Massachusetts Fire Training Council, the group that puts forth and oversees all policies regarding training and certification across the Commonwealth. Attorney Courtney Mayo. Next to her is the program coordinator for all of our recruit training throughout the Commonwealth, Mr. Dennis Ball. Massachusetts Firefighting Academy is certainly blessed to have at the head of the Cole Volunteer Fire Training Program the gentleman on my far left, the program coordinator, Mr. Christopher Norris. And next to him is senior instructor, Mr. Richard Ayres. The ceremony is being recorded tonight, and it will soon be posted on the Department of Fire Services social media pages. We're going to have this forever, people. That is due to the dedication and the hard work of the lovely Miss Christina Mitchell. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct honor to introduce our State Fire Marshal, Peter Ostrowski.
Well, good evening, everyone. I'd like to just take one moment of our time tonight together and ask you that you join me in a moment of silence. As you know, yesterday we received the tragic news out of Buffalo, and I'd like to extend our deepest condolences and heartfelt wishes to the family of the lost firefighter, the Buffalo Fire Department, and all the New York firefighters who are supporting them right now. So would you please join me in a moment of silence? Thank you. It's my great honor and privilege, on behalf of the men and women of the Department of Fire Services, to welcome you here tonight as we celebrate the accomplishment of Class 103. In a special way, I'd like to extend our welcome to family and friends. We know that over these last 4 months, you've had to step up, fill in a lot of gaps on nights and weekends that these recruits normally would do. I'd venture to guess, given the time of the year and the weather, that you probably had to put up with a couple of grouchy recruits here and there as well. And we know how important it is to have the support of our family and friends as we sign on to the fire department. And we know that we have a second family in that group, but we want you to know that you also have joined a second family. So we thank you for your sacrifice, your support, and your continued efforts in support of these firefighters and our Commonwealth's fire service. Welcome. I'd like to welcome these chiefs of department, the brothers and sisters who are here in support of these recruits in uniform or not, especially the multiple generation firefighters who are here in support of these fire service personnel. Again, as we sign on and we enjoy that second family, we know we're going to spend a lot of time together. We're going to work hard and work off each other regularly, and we have the benefit of that strength of our brother and sister firefighters as we face the challenges every day. So welcome to you, welcome back to your Department of Fire Services. I want to extend our thanks to the staff, to the support staff, and in a special way, to our instructor corps. Our instructor corps is made up of professionals, fire service personnel, active and retired, who want to come back here to the academy and to the department and work to strengthen our Commonwealth Fire Services, to give back to our industry. They're willing to come back and share their knowledge, skills, and abilities, and to make sure that those experiences and the great education and training that they've been able to avail themselves is passed along. That's the strength of our organization, and this is the backbone of our organization. I'd like to take just a moment in personal privilege to acknowledge my friend and one of our instructors, Deputy Chief Greg Normandin, who recently retired from the Fitchburg Fire Department. He served the Fitchburg Fire Department for 37 years. He has been an instrumental component of the call volunteer program since its founding. He was one of the teachers in Class 001. This is Class 103. Now, Greg would like to blend in with the other instructors here right now. I know that he doesn't want to be called out, but I think he's emblematic of the commitment that personnel have to our organization and to their brothers and sisters. So, Greg, congratulations and thank you for your service in Fitchburg, but most importantly, thank you to your service to us here at the Academy. Well, and to Class 103, you made it. You come from a variety of departments. You come from a variety of backgrounds. As you know, over these 4 months, you've created a foundation upon which to build upon. You entered here as strangers, not knowing what to expect. You worked very closely with these and all the other instructors that came before you. But most importantly, after entering here as individuals, you came together as a team. You know the essence that's so important. The basic tenet of our business is teamwork. That we all have strengths and weaknesses, and that you'll leverage your strengths to fill in someone else's weakness because they're going to do the same for you on the fire ground. When you look around, you saw on that first day patches of communities that you may never have heard of. And to tell the truth, it's probably going to be a pretty bad day if you wind up in one of those communities. But the fact of the matter is, we face challenges every day that could create those circumstances. You know that you have that platform upon which to step off and to build a great career in the fire service. I encourage you to take a deep breath tonight, take a look around, and enjoy this night because you've earned it. But remember that it's incumbent upon us to build on that foundation every single day so that you can support your brothers and sisters in your own department, your brothers and sisters in your neighboring departments, each other, and that you, like all of us, can enjoy a great career and make sure that everyone goes home safe. Thank you for stepping up. Thank you for taking on the challenge. Thank you for your hard work. Congratulations and best wishes.
Thank you, Marshal. It gives me great pleasure to introduce the program coordinator for the Call Volunteer Firefighter Training Program, Mr. Christopher Norris.
Good evening, everyone. Congratulations, Class 103. As the Marshal kind of alluded to already, to make this program work, there's so many people to thank. Certainly, Christine Danzer, I know, is here with us as well, who communicated with this class right from day one as well, and certainly had an integral role in all of you graduating tonight. And the Marshal and all the senior staff from the Academy, thank you for all your continued support for this program as well. Certainly, the instructors, the support personnel over the last 4 months that have worked with this class tirelessly. Thank you for everything you've done to help these individuals all succeed tonight. And then again, the fire chiefs, thank you for your continued advocacy and support for this program as well. The lead instructor for class 103 was Mr. Doug Robertson and Mr. Dick Aries. Mr. Robertson and Mr. Aries, along with all these other instructors that you folks had throughout your program, provided you the leadership and the guidance for all of you to succeed, to be here tonight. Each of them brought their continued dedication, their knowledge, their commitment, and most importantly, their passion to help all of you succeed. To all the friends and family here with us tonight, it was with your support over these last 4 months that have enabled the men and women of this program to be here and graduate tonight. You have become part of that firefighting family, and I know you will all continue to support them in their future endeavors. Just to give people a little background on the Call Volunteer program, this program is 240 hours that teaches the core foundations and fundamentals of our profession to the national standard. Students going through this training program learn how to properly don their personal protective equipment, properly don their self-contained breathing apparatus, carry, raise, and lower all ground ladders, conduct primary search for missing occupants inside of a structure, advancing hose lines through the building, fire suppression, hazardous materials, vehicle extrication, just to name a few. These programs and components help to develop a platform for all of you to operate safely and efficiently on the fire ground. All of you have succeeded, and I hope we have met all of your goals when you started this program. Graduation from this program is a testament to your character and perseverance to accomplish a core foundation to your continued learning in this profession. In addition to this program, many of you had other outside interests and hobbies, full-time jobs, part-time jobs, full-time school, part-time school, as well as this 240-hour program, which doesn't include any of the reading of the materials and online quizzes. You have all faced numerous challenges throughout this program, and you will continue to face similar challenges in the fire service. These hazards and challenges do not change based on whether if you're a career, a call, or a volunteer firefighter, and neither does that professional service that will be received. Through this program, you have all demonstrated the core competencies to be considered firefighters and face these ongoing challenges and hazards in the fire service. It is incumbent upon each of you to continue your training and your education in a continued effort to stay safe and provide the best services possible to your communities, and most importantly, return home safely to your families. I am so proud of all of you for your decision to get involved in the fire service and for what you've accomplished over the last few months together. Each of you had your own strengths and weaknesses, but together you were able to accomplish all these tasks together. Congratulations on your accomplishments for completing this program. Continue your training. I wish you all the best, and be careful in all that you do. Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Norris. It is now time to present the diplomas. To call the roll of tonight's graduating recruits, I will call upon Mr. Richard Aries. Family, friends, come on up front and center for pictures when we call you a firefighter. Just remember that this is being filmed for a posting on the DFS website.
From the Belchertown Fire Department, Chief John Ingram. Assisting with the presentation is the grandfather of graduating firefighter Colby Kokosa, Captain Donald Thrash, Troy, New York Fire Department, retired. From the Dudley Fire Department, Chief Dean Kojanowski. Graduating firefighter Jesse Nye. From the East Brookfield Fire Department, Chief David Messier. Graduating firefighter Jordan Kelly. From the Grafton Fire Department, Chief Eric Matthew. Chief Matthew is the father of graduating firefighter Joseph Matthew. Graduating firefighter Andrew Miller. Graduating firefighter Kevin O'Brien. From the Hopedale Fire Department, Chief Thomas Gage. Graduating firefighter Andre Aureliano. Assisting with the next presentation is Chief William Miller of the Hopkinton Fire Department, father of graduating firefighter Alec Kaminsky Miller. From the Leicester Fire Department, Chief Michael Dupuy. Graduating firefighter Richard Dalton. Graduating firefighter Eli Sizer. From the Millville Fire Department, Deputy Chief Stephen Furno. Graduating firefighter Charles Woodman. From the Northbridge Fire Department, Chief David White. Graduating firefighter Nick Villamore. From the Phillipston Fire Department, Chief Jeffrey Parker. Chief Parker is the husband of graduating firefighter Laurie Parker. From the Southbridge Fire Department, Chief Paul Normandin. Graduating firefighter Jamie Aubin. Graduating firefighter Paola Gonzalez Marquez. Assisting is retired police officer Ramon Gonzalez from the Caguas, Puerto Rico Police Department. Graduating firefighter Brandon Mueller. Graduating firefighter Jacob Webb.
I'm done.
From the Sturbridge Fire Department, Chief John Grasso. Graduating firefighter Joseph Doldoran. Graduating firefighter Michael Jelinas. From the Upton Fire Department, Chief Michael Marchand. Graduating firefighter David Morera. From the West Boylston Fire Department, Deputy Chief Bob O'Connell. Graduating firefighter Matthew Curry. Graduating firefighter Patrick McNamara. From the Winchendon Fire Department, Chief Thomas Smith. Graduating firefighter Ronan Cast McBride. Please join me in congratulating all the members of Class 103.
I would now like to call upon Ms. Courtney Mayo of the Massachusetts Fire Training Council to present the Martin H. McNamara Award to the outstanding recruit of Class 103.
Thank you. Marshal, Deputy Marshal. In November of 2003, Martin McNamara, a call firefighter for the town of Lancaster, Massachusetts, was killed while operating at a structure fire. In order to remember his ultimate sacrifice and to honor his commitment to the call and volunteer fire service in Massachusetts, the Massachusetts Fire Training Council created the Martin McNamara Award for the outstanding student of each call, volunteer, recruit, firefighter training class. This program's curriculum is designed to train, educate, and evaluate students in the basic skills of the firefighting profession. This course is demanding, both academically and physically. Just completing the course is truly an accomplishment worthy of recognition. In each class, one student is selected who has excelled in the training program, and this student is named as the outstanding student of the class. This recommendation is based upon the student's successful achievement in both academic and practical skills applications. I would like to invite Chief John Grasso of the Sturbridge Fire Department to please join us on stage. I have the pleasure of presenting the Martin H. McNamara Award to firefighter Joseph Daldorian of the Sturbridge.
I'd now like to call upon the spokesperson for Class 103, firefighter Jesse Nye of the Dudley Fire Department.
Thank you, sir. I'd like to say thank you to our distinguished guests that are here, all the support that we've had from them. I'd like to... Sorry, I got the wrong one. The Pipers, thank you. I'm blown away. We asked for one. I believe we got 8 or 9, so thank you so much. Mr. Robertson, all the instructors, For all the things that you shared with us and taught us over these past 4 months, thank you. Department chiefs for believing in us and sending us to the academy. Fellow firefighters, friends, and most importantly, the family that is here, for without whom these past 4 months would not be possible without your love and support. Thank you. We started this class with 28 recruits in a classroom at the Leicester Fire Department in November. We now graduate the Massachusetts Fire Academy with 23 pieces of beef jerky, as Mr. Robertson so eloquently puts it. We did it. We graduated. So what? What you guys do next is what matters. But for now, I'm proud to stand with each and every one of you and start this new chapter of our lives and join yet another family. I'm grateful for the bonds that I have forged in this class, the friendships and the memories made, and I will leave you with these words to remember. A quote that was given to me by a true friend who, without him, I might not be here today, standing in front of you. I reworked it a little bit for it to apply to the Fire Academy. The family time, the relationships, the opportunity cost chasing this dream will not come back. A firefighter knows this, yet given the chance, will never heed to the dilute easings of the purpose in which he was called to execute. And at any given call, even if the successful execution is against all odds, he will still rise at that chance to prove otherwise. Class 103, be proud of this accomplishment. Understand that anything in life worth doing is worth overdoing. Fear is only a reaction. Most importantly, don't ever forget rule number 1, look cool. Class 103, courage, duty, honor. At this time, I'd like to call up my friends and brothers, Andre and Mike, to help me present the class gift to the Academy.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a tradition here at the Academy that the recruit class present their instructors with a plaque, a remembrance of their time here, representation of their thanks to the instructors, and it will be posted in the hall of the Academy to serve as inspiration when these folks return to the Academy and as new recruit classes come into the Academy. And so we thank you very much for this generous gift. Thank you.
Christina, how much more time do we have? We okay on time? Thank you. As I mentioned before, this ceremony is being recorded to be posted on the Department of Fire Services social media pages, which means we have to meet the guidelines of the internet and the regulations of the FCC, and I think the FAA, NBA, NFL, and I think we need the express written consent of Major League Baseball. So we have timelines and guidelines that we must follow. And thank goodness for Christina Mitchell. She can deal with the headaches. So thank you, Christina. The good news is we're a little ahead of schedule. We have time to hear from one more speaker. But that's only at the approval of the audience, if you so desire. This next speaker happens to be a member of Class 103. This individual would love to come up on stage for just a few moments to share with us what it truly feels like to be named the outstanding recruit of his class. Audience, what do you think? Firefighter Joseph Dildarian.
Oh, hi. Well, this is not expected in the slightest. I guess all I can really say is thank you. Thank you to my fellow recruits, friends, brothers, sisters. Thank you to the wonderful training staff here at the Academy. Thank you to all of our chiefs, officers, members of our department that have coached us along the way and helped us out along the way, and encouraged us to keep going. For me personally, my wife, for putting up with all my nonsense during this. But pretty much that's what I got for you guys. I can't wait to see where all of you guys go and where we all go in the future. And I wish nothing but the best for all of us and all of you guys, everyone in attendance. So thank you all for coming. And I'm humbled and honored to accept that award. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I ask you please rise for the benediction, which will be delivered by Chief Chaplain Bruce Arbor.
From this place, you will go, equipped and ready to answer the call of a community's time of distress. You will be the symbol of hope. You will be the one to restore a normal day. But you will never do it alone. For when you walk and return and respond with each call, know that the one who guides and watches over us will always be with you. And the love of your brothers and sisters in fire service and the dedication of those whom you will serve with and grow with will always be there. And may the blessing of peace follow you into your homes, that your family and friends will also know that peace and that sense of safety. Go in peace and serve the Commonwealth well. Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, this does conclude this evening's services and ceremony. On behalf of the State Fire Marshal, Peter Ostrowski, and the men and women of the Department of Fire Services, thank you very, very much for sharing in this evening of celebration. For the members of Class 103, we wish you only the longest, healthiest, and safest of careers. I ask that you please remain standing as the Worcester Fire Brigade Pipes and Drums leads out Class 103, followed by the official party, and then the chiefs and fire officers of tonight's graduating firefighters. Thank you.